So, this is Lindsay with Readings by Lindsay, and I am doing a weekend reading. I know I was promising a monthly reading for October, and as usual, I didn't get to it, and I apologize. I've been going through a lot of personal stuff, so I've been wanting to keep up on this YouTube channel, and I thought this would be the perfect time to do it, but the last 6 weeks have been a very, very difficult uphill battle for me. So I'm doing the best I can, and so I'm doing another weekend read. So this weekend read, and you can see I'm shuffling, and I don't have my funky looking soft on tape because, for one, I'm not in my office, I'm in my room, so the background isn't that interesting. And two, I don't look the greatest. I don't have makeup on, my hair is not done. So you don't want to look at me anyway, you want to look at the cards. So I'm shuffling the cards right now, and I'm focusing on this weekend. This weekend, actually starting yesterday. We're going to start from yesterday, October 17th. Today, October 18th. Tomorrow, October 19th. And we'll even go into Monday, which is October 20th. So we're going to see what we have going on and what's in store for the collective. Collective energy. What's going on in the world this weekend? What do people need to know? We already have a fallen card. As you can see, I also have an amethyst stone here. It's a scrying stone. I'm going to pull a bonus card, and after I actually do some meditating and live on this video and scry it or read it and get a little information from that and pull a card with that too. So, but first we already have a fallen card, which is the Star, a major arcana card. This does not surprise me that this card has fallen, simply because, and I'm going to keep the amethyst, I'm trying to keep the amethyst on tape here, simply because there is a major shift of energies going on. You can feel it. There are some imbalances which are going to get better. Things are going to get better, and they're going to get better slowly, which the Star actually represents balance and change. It can also represent getting what you want. Things getting better, things moving out of the darkness into the light. And this card has fallen. So we're looking at this. This is definitely the energy shift that we have going on right now. It's affecting everybody majorly this weekend. It clearly is, because we have a falling card here. So I'm just going to put it up here. I'm actually going to lay it on top of this amethyst right now, so I can get the other 4 cards out I want to get out for this weekend. But I'm still shuffling, focusing on this weekend, including yesterday. So we're looking at Friday through Monday, October 17th, October 18th, October 19th, and October 20th. What kind of energy is out there, what we need to know with the energy. I'm just cutting them. For those of you that have had private readings with me in the past, you know I cut them. The way I learned to read is we cut 3 times with our left hand. That's the hand that's closest to our heart, and it's also our intuitive side of the brain. So that's why I use that method. And also, you know, oops, it fell. My camera fell. Sorry. I apologize. Try to get it reset up there for you. I don't know what I just tried something here. This is difficult because I'm doing this on an ottoman. It's really difficult to do this when I'm in my room, because I'm not in my office, I'm not with all my supplies, I'm not where I keep all my tools to where I can set these things up, so I apologize, but I think a little bit further out. By the way, I'm using the Sun and Moon Tarot by Vanessa DeCourt. That's the deck that I'm using. I'm also going to use the tin to prop up the camera a little bit better. That's why that's what reminded me to show you that. Doing the best I can here. Maybe if I go on my side. Maybe if I do it on the side here, that might work a little bit better. Let's see if we can try that. I don't know, me see, let me find the stone. Let me see where we at. Oh, that's, okay, so if I move back here, that's not, if I do that, that'll work a little bit better. We're gonna try this. So here's the star card on top of that. I don't know how much, this is, I need it. I'm doing the best I can, guys. I apologize. I know this is a crappy YouTube video. But here's that star card. That's the overall energy. Now I did the cutting. Here's our 3 cards for the weekend. So we have the Fool, another major arcana card coming up. This, again, is a card of having faith, starting over, believing in yourself. The 6 of Wands, that's a victory card. See if I can move this out a little further to see that. The 6 of Wands, which is the card of victory. This is the card of being on top. So, you know, faith is going to bring us on top. And then we also have the 2 of Wands, which can actually signify being pushed out of your comfort zone, which makes a lot of sense with starting with a Fool. So it looks like a lot of us are going to adjust to this energy shift. The Hermit is the foundation card. Lots of major arcana cards coming up in this spread. Now I'm actually going to pick up the camera and show you the spread for the weekend, because I think that this will help a little bit more, so you can see what's going on here. So we had the Star as a falling card. Again, like I said, light is going to start to shine through the darkness that has been going on the past, I would say at least the past week or so, maybe even longer for some of you. For me, this has been going on, I could probably say as far back as August. But this is for the collective, and I'm going to let it go out for the last month or so. Maybe what I feel like saying, not in the beginning of October, but the end of November, when I'm looking collectively at the energies and the shifts that we've had. We've had some astrological shifts. One, we had some astrologists said it was a 7-year cycle, others said it was a 10-year cycle. This ended about a month ago, and it was a karmic cycle. However, it'll be 2 weeks ago, this Tuesday, we went into a different karmic cycle. Now that longer cycle that we just got out of focused more on family and relationships and home. We just entered, like I said, this Tuesday, it'll be 2 weeks ago, we entered another karmic cycle that is going to last about a year, that is focused on the internal, is going to focus on karmic lessons for ourselves internally. So this is a karmic cycle about ourselves. So we owe ourselves a lot of self-love right now. You're going to want to look back to this time last year and see where you were at, how far you've come, and that will help you gauge a little bit about what you're dealing with as far as looking inside yourself and how you've treated yourself. If you haven't treated yourself very well, that could take a toll on you. You could find yourself hitting a lot of brick walls. If you took good care of yourself, you can see some of those lessons starting to manifest into positive things over the next year. So it really depends on that. Also, and this cycle is going on because we have Uranus opposing Mercury, and that's what's creating this karmic cycle for this year, for this next upcoming year. Basically beginning of October through October of next year. So we're looking at that for the next year. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do a monthly so bad this year, because there's so much going on, but that's the main thing I really want to point out for this month, because this is a crucial month in that. Now, back to the weekend reading here that we have going on here. You can see all these three major arcana cards out of 5. So most of the spread is major arcana cards, which means, like I said, the Star didn't surprise me because we have a major energy shift going on, and it has been going on for the past few days. Well, I'd say even the past couple of weeks. But like I said, it'll be 2 weeks Tuesday when we did have that karmic cycle begin right after we had a longer karmic cycle end. So I would say it probably goes back up almost 2 weeks. But that energy shift, we are definitely, especially according to what we have getting going on this weekend, getting used to. And we have the star representing that energy shift. So that's a great thing too, because it seems like light is finding our way like to us. Faith right now, yesterday, going into today, is going to be very, very important. Faith in yourself is going to be a biggie. Faith in others, but faith in yourself, and that you can do it, and that you don't need to be scared. There's a lot of fear people are having with things that are going on in their life. Some can be health related. Some are actually inner demons that we're fighting. A lot of us are fighting inner demons right now, and it's very difficult. But good always, light always finds its way. Good always trumps evil. We have more strength than we know. And for some of us, embracing our shadow side is good. And it's going to continue to be good for more than just this weekend. We're going to continue to need to embrace our shadow side to balance, keep ourselves balanced and grounded. And not only that, it's a message that I've been getting a lot. You know, our ego isn't a terrible thing. Our ego can cause us fear. It can cause us to have bad thoughts. It can cause the darkness within us. It does cause darkness within us. It's the part of ourselves we don't want anybody to see. It's that, I guess, quote unquote, bad part of ourselves that we have, that evil part of ourselves. However, balance is good and bad. So if we have all good and we're not embracing our shadow sides, we create an imbalance in ourselves. And that is part of the imbalance that has been created over the last few months. And it's starting to come out that people are really needing to start embracing their shadow side. And starting in Scorpio season, which is in just a couple of days, that's going to become very apparent. And Scorpio season is that type of season because Scorpios do have that dark side that they keep secretive, and that's part of that sign. So this is going to become very apparent very soon, and we're already starting that transition because we're on that cusp. So again, basically harnessing our inner bitch, excuse my language, is going to help us get us through this weekend. And also trust yourself. Fight off those demons, whether they're your own inner demons or they're external, because they're there. But don't be scared to confront things head on and work through them, because you will be able to work through them. And it'll become very clear today going into tomorrow that you win. You've got the Six of Wands here at the center of the weekend.